kaso yamra medi yenkomo. Yes, somewhere di can cry BOG negative equity and a man for besides. Is it a sign of insolvency? Prince Mamimra wo.
Yo, Sichwa say again ye chia TFO nyina ne ahwefo. Uhwe BOG semsemia abaya. Nipa bebre akansem omom some experts, omom politicians and bankers any economists ni ade obi a church na adwen. Me am no kra no so sa asem we aka ho bia nye first time ni American for the last few days and one yeka na emre bebre no ya utie ye binom a omso ebia as MPP 4 de enema bia aye no ye mpe ana bibisa obi ani hono mo a enema ekoyi a ompe but eba kabima min kabia mamu mo a right honorable the speaker of parliament Aben Bagbin and okai say amamu kabin mamin kabia mamu no ni titru pa ne opposition for beka. It's more about opposition because abine de ombeka omo de enko ye cry be the fed no even party members cry wa ban mu no niam bi kokra omuntimi nka so ahun sa na ye akoye opposition ne betimi ada niam bi adi ama citizens no and so ayedan ehun enti ya hwehwem enye say bia bibi koyi ayempe ye hwe niam bi wo ho a akokọ fom ayeye bibi to say inflation above from kakra good already no share IMF projections that inflation kofom unsi yenya kwanhia kakra around between 2020 and 2022 yenya enim se ne wiase afa na nyina ye ebia Ghana fo no bia omo nhyedan hu ne ekoso amano ne ebia omo ehu senia na ade no ye wiase afa na nyina but nipa bebre especially omo tutu kwan to say yenoma ebia nai ba ko ewe broche nai ba ko hane ade no yehu ne ekoso Canada yehu ne ekoso US and so many other places enti sa kwanhia ne bae no ema niema bi eyedin ema ye nyina enye obi ena ese no aban a otimi ema niema ko ye from 2017 2018 2019 enya aban all of a sudden afi the almost say niema but emredane niema timi si yare yakudi ewo timi ba ye nyina ye hu ntokwa kakra bia na nse hu ye hu sunsan so ohwe o ye friend is saying petrol signboard that well timi say niema sisa kakra ni nyina akire say niema timi sisa na esisa na ban ene wo so osi ano no di hu dwuma ntisa niema we happen between 2020 2022 no my inflation say niema how niema boy kosoro no echo high. So echo high. And your first time I happened here. Minua President Mills, your vice president, around 1998 or by 2000. Inflation in your higher inflation than 54% around that time. You can check. So Entina President Mills no nimni awoye. He said no bebu o my economic numbers so timinya any ade. But and by that time no there were crisis big akra in ru 2020 2022 there. But near my head in kakra and a buying the change here a President Kufonso Babetwasu. Enti Oshe indicators no and our numbers left Bank of Ghana Abana. I be mo say yes pendiska the ayo mini ye. Bank of Ghana omo jumano no so so bibi to say inflation no ano omo be make sure say your stability or system no omo juma omo ye no. But idea baako pan so I can mission statement ho anipa bebre nya no mo referee sustainability a mission statement no bibi bia Bank of Ghana no e wo say ye bibi a ye hwa a ombeko so atimi aye important because wo ye niema bi ne na ya hwe ni ye na ye ni gidigidi too much sometimes so no bia niema bi omo ye no omo ye no in such a way say wo hwa wo nhye da kra ehu mfasodie ni yie ne ade enhwe ni yie because
you don't see the future of it
future na afi nso no wo hwe so mbetimi akoso aya na ni nyina important enti numbers ni bi are improving e bi shase improve ye we share inflation called 54% before buying be to 2023 inflation by 23%. 2024 it was also around 23%. And now IMF projected say beba be 11% as at 2025 and sakra ni MPP for fi abem about we buy an ultimate call from last year e man call be say 5 point something which is lower than seni IMF projected and kakra. But you see minia meka enema 1 or 2 bi na ama amansan nyina atiase say wo hwe sustainability issue na meka na which is the first main issue I'm pessimika in Siano ya Bank of Ghana ye no ne sustainability no anyhow one hwa wo ntimi nkoso nye saade we sa enti anu ye the first risk which tells us say Bank of Ghana ne omo ye no omo predodo ana and no crane so omo predodo at this point okay time 2022 crisis in the buy which was the biggest crisis in the history of Ghana really because after COVID and a oil crisis in the buy say Russian oil 11 million barrels on the embargo tools. It was the biggest by far crisis because coming after COVID, not already COVID at my IMRE. You had to bottom 1 year and all those say binipa be free around COVID and so back year cranny and timinyo weddings, all those things are 4 years biane wo huni ade same crofo adwuma bebre but e akwanhia 2022 e bae no Bank of Ghana eboa aban no mani sia no sky spending no technically 60 billion me say technical because and me basti propaganda ba kwa yenuano ndc for am say ye printiska say ndc ni bia ka bio chiro say ye printisika bisane say record no wo he on chiro baby cry ye printiseska hwe ma hwehwem sa 60 billion na Bank of Ghana spending in that year it move 48 near friend haircut say around that time near domestic debt exchange and external debt exchange and only save Ghana about $13 billion and NDC for Jones so more to cabinet MPP save 13 billion bisa say he no more to save so far so 13 billion na save you know Ghana the Bank of Ghana more omo de boa aban eye car na Ghana ede omo dada 48 billion and which means operating expenditure the normal Bank of Ghana operations near the no deficit was 12 billion for that year. Okay. And 48 of the 60 billion no na a write off. It is a haircut. Obi de oka. Or se me de kano my writing off against your assets. That's how I finance it. Area you no catch and say Bank of Ghana governor no. Or yes, Juma Ibu Ghana na economy na crash it. There was here to go to jail. The Bank of Ghana ya say no. Asamom kaino no. The then minority leader, a lead protest. So mama BOG governor 21 days. So I resign here. Ni omo beye nyasem ketwa. Ya stabilize Ghana's economy against the greatest crisis ever.
Na Sabre no munyina so ne say no matter how that you want to save the economy.
Collapse
you shouldn't have touched pensioners. I say
and then
and found savings
and then the government decided when your crisis time government decided aboye 44 billion and me babe chrim 44 billion nye 15 now mo 15.6 low and we nada propaganda number no 44 billion. It is say Bank of Ghana governor now boy we operational make sure say operational cost. Bank of Ghana it take here 12 out of the 60. You see em fan ko jail. Almost omo buy ora ko chi papa no. O buy kro mo ko ni fie kra ko ransack ho ne ade. This is NDC propaganda for you at the highest. And then boka 44 billion. Mostly my a cost of stabilizing the economy. Tina MPP no more yeding. Ne MPP yeding. We be saying this for. Yendi stabilize the economy. Crisis a face ye been a facing. Who can compare 2025 normality? And a good a double in price from just the time Ananado free. So from $2,400 to more than $44,800. Ayenyeska. That time, this time, we spend it up to 44 billion cedis. I am more than 12 billion. I make a choice said the real operational loss. So,
in your view, when they say you need that serious crisis into operational cost, is too much. Is that it?
Mami Misa, we meant too much if we 2022 crisis I face. How can you compare those times to this time? And so I'm saying the following year, 2023, Bank of Ghana operational loss 13 billion. The 2024 operational loss for Bank of Ghana 9 billion cedis. This year, you drew 44 billion cedis. The NTIA case 44 no say. Even though headline say 15.6 mebwa. That's the headline loss. Omode accounting standards I use our Bank of Ghana cry no more use up until 2024. Danado mreso. Your friend of IFRS. Me CEO no IFRS near use. All agencies of government are supposed to by 2028 by your friend is saying by force it was so be use IFRS. You say IFRS I say 2007. Ghana ha. Switch it over. All the banks are commercial banks under a Bank of Ghana. Use IFRS. Bank of Ghana nankasa use IFRS. By say the emremu so use bank no own accounting standard. Enti no use IFRS bill. So use IFRS na. Loss beyond friend OCI. And no they just dollar no. Sa OCI no, almost shed that tier no, and we are 19 billion cedis.
So let's wrap up.
Yes, into 19 billion cedis. No, normally at say no in shed that part of the normal loss. And you go do so cotton just to make the books look good because so here's a good now ma and cost of normal operations no. And they would have been what we call policy insolvent. Just almost to me crime finance almost normal operations by about 4 billion cedis. And normally at Intisa gold norm cotton. A home for soy MPP gold a build a say was a cost of build. No cotton in 10. I'm Ghana already know. You lose up to $1.2 billion. You perceive him or my catasso parliament so almost the majority or more him. Sa gold norm toy in a mine 9.6 billion. At the cushion debt. Intisa OCI accounting standard here almost the tay. Any good now more a toins and command to good amoye and sanka because we should have made more money.
Okay.
And ekanobe 44 billion cedis. Into almost the beat te no maka se kaninye too much. Nasa sikawe next year gold ben on beton.
So they keep accumulating.
Yeah, accumulating what? Oma ton gold a free 36 tons about 18. How much normally account? Oma ton gold next year dey be on beton. On beton
Ibrahim Muhammad be ko kan ho.
Every how much no dey ko kan ho. Oma announce na no papa take over. Yes jama say gold no enim say ono no toy enso dia because enim baby kro nya sa gold ni free. Enti ade a oye omo ye no. So ti ase me conclude no. Hwe eba economic management to me it is say enquire ingredients bebre inflation waha your friend is saying lending rate waha we so tia say but at the end of the day no enquire no any economic growth that be economic growth how much economy in here then e grow here Almost yes, economy no last year. The updated number is economy growth 6%. Me, I didn't feel it like that. 2024, even with all the inflation and at 23%, any young spending, me can say a Bank of Ghana boy that year 9 billion. Economic growth was 5.8. Now 5.7. Normal updating now to 5.8 recently. And normal update the economy, which was around 4.3, almost say 6 for last year. And at the end of the day, inquiry day in 6 for 2025. For 2024, it was 5.8. Very little improvement. Into more boys, this year, 2026, Kaya Banokradi expect to say and no crime more. And so yet, economic growth no any ejina baby ejina tina ni panto ade ye obi aniska any ejina baby ejina and almost shiska no at the commercial and the central banks. E ho no almost shi esika ni nyina.
Me da say. My member of honor 7 don't cost 7 don't call ya do honor media. You are a banker and a financial analyst, right? Chartered accountant. Afen ya do aboboano. As some crana BOG negative equities, is it a sign of insolvent?
Me aba me da ase. Nse me sha ase na me mfa